You are listening to the Inverted Creative Podcast. I'm Allison.
I'm Bryant.
And I'm Jen.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special episode of the Inverted Creative Podcast. I would say I'm here on my own, but I at least don't have Bryant or Jen with me because this is the first episode of the Coaster Enthusiast Conversations series. I don't know about series, but just new episodes to get things going weekly and just talk to people in the community. It was an idea I had a while back. If you listen to the last episode, I kind of went into it a little bit more. Just to talk to people, people that have 1,500 credits to people that have 20 and are just getting into the hobby. So today I have a good friend of mine. Say hi, Alex.
Hi.
Hello. So you're our lucky number one for our first ever Coaster Enthusiast Conversations. Bear with me as we kind of learn this format for the first time. We have not rehearsed this in any way, shape, or form.
Hey, we're here to figure it out together.
We are. Alex, do you want to start and kind of talk about a little bit about yourself and your basic questions that people typically ask you first thing?
I'm lucky enough to call Cedar Point my home park, which is pretty cool. Credit count isn't the biggest, but hopefully I'm working on that this year.
Yes, especially with some hopeful summer plans.
Yes. I guess one of the things people always question me about is like the tattoo I have on my forearm. I always have to explain to them it's the logo for Millennium Force at Cedar Point.
And that's part of how we met. It was our first day together, or first day that we met up at Cedar Point.
Right.
And I also have a Millennium Force logo tattoo. So naturally, what'd we do? We went and took pictures of our Millennium Force tattoos in front of Millennium Force.
Right.
So obviously, I know how we met. How did we meet? I'll let you answer that one. This is your episode, after all.
We met. I joined Buzz Bar's Coaster Club. Shout out Mark, Tom, and Marcus. And there was a bunch of posts in our Discord about people going to Cedar Point for opening day, and I was invited to meet up with you and Mike and a bunch of other people. And yeah, we just kind of like hit it off immediately.
Was that Top Thrill 2 opening day?
Yes.
Or the reopening day?
No, it was opening day number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, we just kind of hit it off from there, and
now you come to Cincinnati every other weekend.
Correct.
Yeah, but we like having you down here. Usually just sit on the couch and watch Coaster YouTube.
Right, yeah.
A shout out especially That's So Mid, Riley. We pretty much anytime we have friends over, we are watching one of your episodes on Sunday mornings.
We love you, Riley.
We do. Loving the new season to GeoGuessr.
Yes.
So I guess starting out, the best way to start is at the beginning. When and how did you get into coasters and theme parks and this weird hobby that we all love?
I could give you a specific date if you wanted.
Sure. Why?
I was in college. It was October of 2018. And I was looking for a job. And I stumbled across a job posting for a ride operator at Mall of America. So I was working there, and then I started, riding the rides on my days off, and I just kind of like fell in love with it there.
And you've kind of progressed through working at multiple parks too.
Yes. I started at Mall of America. I was there for 2 years. Then I worked at Valley Fair for 2 years. And now I'm here in Ohio.
Were you were right up at Valley Fair, right?
Yes.
So what
Steel
coaster?
Venom in 2021.
I like how you knew my question before I was getting to it.
Yeah, I worked Steel Venom in 2021, which is the goated impulse coaster because it has a working holding brake.
I haven't been there yet. I wouldn't know.
You need to go.
I'm working on it.
And then in 2022, I was um, a trainer at Corkscrew,
Nice.
which is probably one of the smoothest aero loopers ever.
And that's saying something.
Um, yeah, I miss being a ride op some days
Yeah,
because
I was a ride op kind of once in my life, and it was for a powered cred. I don't even know if you knew that about me.
I did
Um,
not.
there in Atlanta, there was a tiny little family amusement park or whatever, like adjacent to Six Flags Whitewater, called American Adventures. And it was like probably like 12 little outdoor rides, and then they had a little powered coaster. So I was a ride up there for about a year.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I know we mentioned how we watch Riley on the weekends among
Yes.
other YouTube. We literally just will post YouTube videos on the TV and let it go. A lot of Buzzbars videos too. Is there any creators in the industry that inspired you when you were starting out in the hobby? Is there
Um.
anything you gravitated towards?
Um. Theme park review. That's what it was. Like I remember, like just putting theme park review on my computer and watching their videos for hours on end.
Do you do more like trip vlogs or POVs?
POVs basically.
Yeah, I know they had a lot of good ones back in the day. Um, any that stick out in your brain that you remember watching a lot?
Not necessarily. That's really like what got me more open to the idea of being an enthusiast and enjoying the industry.
Yeah. You know, something else I don't know if you know about me is that a theme park review also is part of my lore in
Really.
that they did the music video editing contest back in the day, and I just loved watching all those, and that's what got me into video editing and doing coaster videos, and why all of my videos now that I do have like 2000s emo song vibes. It's because that's when I got into it. I have very distinct memories of one that was done at Epcot to some 41 song. I'm like, hey, I like this. Oh, what about what creators do you watch more now besides Riley?
um I can think of his name. Scott Schaefer.
Okay,
His YouTube channel. I
Coaster
can't.
Force.
Coaster Force, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. I was again. I was big in Coaster Force 20 years ago.
I mean, that's
I'm really showing
another
my age.
channel that like I watched back in the day too, and I still watch him to this day.
Yeah, yeah. That community, the forums, is the reason I'm a coaster enthusiast today. I don't know how active the forums are now, but
Probably not. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't looked in a long time.
I think like Hutch recently said something about posting trip reports there still. I never go on there much anymore, but
As I say, it's probably been over 5 years since I've looked at those.
yeah. Oh man, those take me back to when I was a little baby enthusiast.
Right, when you had a credit count of like 100.
Dude, at one point I like searched my name and I found like some post I did when I like first went to Cedar Point. I don't know if it was on Coaster Force or it might have been on I think it was like Coaster Buzz or something like that. I don't know. But when I had like 20 or 30 credits to my name, and I went to Cedar Point for the first time in 2004.
Hey, you probably cleaned up a lot of credits on that first trip, though.
I did. I mean, I got a Wildcat was there then, Disaster Transport.
The OG Top Thrill Dragster.
Yeah, I went opening year or year after. I forget when it actually opened.
I think Dragster was 2003.
Okay, so it was still pretty fresh. But yeah, I did get on that. I have video of my dad filmed me on it on his camcorder.
Oh my god, not the camcorder. I mean, I suppose that makes sense though, because we didn't have fancy cell phones.
Yeah, and that was when my dad does not do coasters. He's been on 3 as far as I know. Um 3 whole ones. And we went to Cedar Point for 3 days. He took me. Yeah, it was my first major coaster trip, and he took me there because I got good grades that year. And
Woohoo,
we were there.
smart people.
Woo, nerds. Yeah, we were there for 3 days, so we got a season pass because it was cheaper. And my dad did not ride one single thing.
Not even like Giant Wheel or Sky Ride or anything.
No, because I mean, I spent my whole time just riding all the coasters.
Fair.
But he would let me get in line, go ride coasters, and he would sit and read a book.
I mean, hey.
Unfortunately, there was, like some kind of breakdown on Millennium when I was in line, and I was there for like 2.5 hours, and I didn't have a cell phone to let him know what was going on. And good
You didn't
times.
want to give up your spot in line.
Oh yeah, I was in the station.
Oh yeah. If you're in the station, I don't care how long the wait's gonna be. I'm staying there.
Mm-hmm.
I just waited through that terribly long queue.
And this is back in 2004. It was still pretty new then.
Right.
You know, height of summer, so of course the lines were ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, even now, like during the summer when it's like perfect weather and everything, Millennium will have a 2 hour line.
Yeah,
Shout out to single use fast lanes.
for real. We certainly love those. Um, is this your first ever like podcast that you've been on?
Yes.
So I was gonna ask, do you have any creative endeavors in the industry? Since technically this is a creativity and theme parks podcast, I gotta ask about that.
I do have an Instagram. I haven't posted on it in a very long time. It's probably been not a long time. It's probably been like a year or two.
Let's see. I'm pulling it up now. I will link it in the episode description too. At least on the feed, you did do the last post because I know you share it with a couple other people. June 16th, 2024.
So it's been a hot minute.
I feel like you've done some story posts before then, but
Yeah.
or since then.
I try to do like a story post or something whenever I'm at a park. I'm just horrible about, posting pictures.
Did you take most of the pictures on the Instagram?
Um, I mean, any of the ones with like my name on them, I posted and took.
Oh yeah, I see an AJ on there. Is that the AJ in Buzz Bars?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Actually, one of my closest friends that I met working at Corkscrew in 2021 at Valley Fair.
So the most recent shot is that Bat? Looks like a Bat.
Yes.
Yeah, Kings Island. It's a good
Which
shot.
is a fantastic aero suspended coaster.
I thought you were going to say it's a fantastic park, and I'm like, yes.
It also Kings Island is a awesome park.
Yeah,
They have a awesome collection of rides. I wish they had some more arrows, but
right.
unfortunately, those have a finite life. So
For real. I know Bat derailed whatever in the past couple of years, and I'm like, it's trying to get rid of its
It's trying to leave the chat.
when the coaster leaves the group chat. Not quite the same as when the trip leaves the group chat.
True. I'm hoping to make that a reality this year.
I was going to say that is something we're actively working on.
Yes, Allison is bullying me.
Listen, it's coming up quick. People need to book flights. So far, me and Mike are the only ones going on this trip. I mean, now we should have a good group.
Yeah,
it's assuming people
it's going to be
their flights.
An awesome
adventure.
I'm gonna hit a good milestone on a good coaster. I can't wait.
Did you ever actually say what your credit count was, by the way?
Oh no, my credit count. Let me pull up Log Ride real quick here.
Like, man, I sent you these questions like a week ago.
It's nothing compared to like Gary's credit count, but
I mean, it's tough to compare to Gary. We love Gary.
We love you, Gary. My current credit count is 140.
What was your 100 milestone?
My 100 was Grizzly at King's Dominion.
Because didn't we help make your or no, I think I took your milestone photo.
You took my milestone picture because my phone died while I was in line for Flight of Fear. That was
tried to take it with the grizzly in front of it.
Yeah, for the lighting conditions, the picture didn't turn out half bad.
That's what Photoshop is for.
Yeah, I need to run that through Lightroom and make it look more better.
More better. That's what my boss says at work. More better.
I say that at work constantly.
I'll have to let my boss know about that. We literally have a thing on the wall that I made in the SpongeBob imagination meme with the rainbow, and I found this ridiculous font, and it says "such more better."
I love that. I should.
I'll try to find that and send it to you.
Yes, I will.
Or if I remember, I'll take a picture of it.
I will put that in my boss's office.
It's hanging on the wall by his desk, so I will have to get a picture of that if I remember tomorrow. Do you have any goals for the Instagram besides just posting more?
Posting more, hopefully getting, more followers, kind of trying to grow the interactions that I have with the followers that I do now.
Yeah. I'm so bad at that. I'm so bad at engagement.
Yeah, it's something I'd like to, hopefully try and figure out this year. Maybe I can talk to you or Jen or somebody that knows what they're doing a little more than I do.
I don't know what I'm
doing. You know more than me.
I just podcast every now and then, and that's literally my entire Instagram feed for Inverted is just call for questions and comments, and then here's the next episode, and then questions and comments, and here's the next episode.
Right.
I would like to get more into videos at some point, but
that's something I thought about doing too, is trying to do short form, reels and things like that with my page.
I'm so bad at editing them.
Yeah.
I was doing a Europa reel. I had found a good song and I was just doing some clips from our Europa trip at one point. And I really suck at using the Reels editor or whatever on Instagram. And then I accidentally deleted my draft. I'm like, all right, well, never mind. That's not getting posted.
Yeah, I'm good at editing pictures. I mean, you can see on my Instagram, they turn out well.
They pretty.
I also use when I take my pictures, I use portrait mode.
Yeah,
because I feel like it just does a better job, capturing the fantastic coasters that I ride. Unless it's an SLC.
I mean, you can still get creative pictures of SLCs.
True.
That might be my task for you on our when the trip leaves the group chat.
Correct. I should try. I should try that.
You know what I really want to do now that I think about it, because it would be a good place to do it. I like how we're not even saying it, but it's kind of fun. Have you seen like the trends about like every person has a color and they look for like photos with that color and then they make like a grid using their photos or whatever? Because I really want to do that at a park.
I don't think so.
I sent a reel to somebody recently. I'll have to find that and send it to you. Because that would be just really cute to do at a park with a bunch of
That
us.
would be kind of fun. Do like a little treasure hunt type thing.
Yeah, or scavenger hunt. Oh, that could be some good inverted creative videos. Now that I think about it.
We should do one opening day at like Kings Island or Cedar Point if you guys are planning on coming out.
To opening of Cedar Point?
Yes.
Kind of. You know about these plans, I thought.
Oh, yes. I am in that group chat. I'm in so many group chats and the majority of them are like with coaster people.
Yeah, a certain event coincides with Cedar Point opening weekend,
Yes.
and we will be going. Kings Island. Are you coming for Kings Island opening weekend?
Yes.
Cool. Good. We have plans. So we have traditions for opening day.
Korean barbecue.
Yes. I was going to say it involves Korean barbecue.
It took me a second and I was like, oh wait, we did that last weekend.
Yeah, we did. It was a good old Valentine's Day.
Yes.
That just made me hungry again. Is there a certain detail that you like to photograph?
That's
a weird question.
I kind of like the more mechanical like aspects of things,
Yeah.
like the wheels, the chains, the brakes. I like those like long when I can get them, which is hard to do when a ride is in a restricted area.
Right.
But I like the long like perspective shots down the track.
Yeah.
But with all the rules around recording and taking pictures on rides, that's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I just kind of like those cool perspective shots.
Yeah. I've done some video like that where it was like, I called it cinematic goon shots because it was just like the super nerdy views of like
Right.
the counterweights and like the lift chains and brake systems.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've shown you that video.
You should.
I did it at Over Georgia.
A park that I have yet to go to.
I spent way too much of my life going to that park.
There's so many parks that I want to go to.
What are some bucket list parks for you?
That's
a good segue right there.
I really want to go Phantasialand, Europa. Can I say the park? Can I say it?
Yeah, I mean I've said it on the podcast already before.
Energylandia.
Woohoo! Book your flights.
Hey now.
If I bully you live on air, on podcast.
Hey, maybe people will start harassing me in my DMs to book flights to Poland.
To be fair, I've been harassing Jen to film Patreon videos for like 3 episodes, and she still has not. So it is not working.
Which Energylandia, that goes back to like when I was just becoming an enthusiast, like watching the theme park review videos and like of them going to Energylandia.
Right.
That park has always fascinated me.
That's
Um,
so like I forget that we have an age gap and that like you joined the hobby a lot more recently than I did. That you like you've like learned about coasters through or did you land in? I'm like, I remember when that park first got like popular.
I'm trying to think of some other parks. I did cross one of my bucket list parks off this last year with Silver Dollar City. I went for the Coaster Christmas event that uh, Ace puts on, which
It's such a good event.
it's so cool. Um, the park is absolutely gorgeous that time of year. So if you haven't gone, for those of you listening, if you haven't gone during their holiday event, you need to go. It is
Yeah.
absolutely gorgeous.
My first 2 times there were, like, during the holiday event, so then I went to the park during the summer or, like, I guess it was during, Stumble in the Hole for Buzz Bars, and I'm like, "This is weird without Christmas lights."
Yeah. Um, if you go, make sure you sit on the wildfire deck and take all of the pictures.
Yeah, at sunset, especially. Plan your day
Yes.
around sunset at the observation deck and get the, like, apple dumpling ice cream snack that they have.
Delicious.
Oh, used, like, because like, the Ace Coaster Christmas, they give you, like, a snack coupon thing, and, I used it on that. And I like, we had a group of us, and legitimately, I was just gonna eat it while walking, and I'm like, "Y'all, I have to sit down and enjoy this. This is too good to eat while walking."
Literally all of the food that I had there the day that I was there was delicious.
Yeah. You rode Thunderation, right?
Yes, which I need to go. I'm going to make every effort possible to go back and just lap that this year.
Ugh. I'm so sad about that. We don't typically talk, like, news on the podcast, but that was kind of a sad one.
Yeah, especially,
But
somebody like me. I love aero coasters so much that when I saw that the other day on Facebook, it just kind of hurt a little bit.
yeah. At least they gave us warning. It's like we have a whole year to go ride it
Yeah.
compared to some other, park coaster closures. We're not naming names.
Um, what other? There's more parks. Oh, SeaWorld Orlando. I got to cross that off my bucket list this last year.
Oh, that's right,
Coming
you did.
coming back from Coaster Christmas at Silver Dollar City. That's a park I've had my eyes on for a while too.
It's interesting seeing that park now compared to when I worked there briefly.
I keep forgetting
Yeah.
that you worked there.
Yeah, it was for like 3 months, 2 months, something like that.
Yeah, that park. I had 2 hours to cred run, which somehow I did it. Um,
Did you get everything?
I did. Let me look because I forgot what I wrote there. I know I rode Mako, which is a fantastic B&M hyper.
Yes,
It
I
is
agree.
literally everything I wanted it to be.
It's still my favorite B&M Hyper, and I'm not missing a lot.
I still love Diamondback.
No.
Shout out to Billy. Um,
We stand
he
Billy.
he kind of turned my view around of Diamondback this last summer.
Oh, I will forever give him crap, and just every time I ride Diamondback, I'm like, "What is this mediocre coaster?" He's just like, "You shut up."
But back to the SeaWorld Orlando thing. The only two things I don't have are Journey to Atlantis and uh, Super Grover's Boxcar Derby.
Well, you're not missing much with that one, to be fair. Actually, with both of them, because they absolutely ruined Journey to Atlantis. So
That park, or what is it? Is it Manta?
yeah.
That ride is how I discovered I don't like positives that much.
Thanks, Pretzel Loop.
I'm not looking forward to the pretzel loop on Tatsu.
I was just about to say, when you go into Magic Mountain?
Although, actually, add that to the list of bucket list
Magic
parks.
Mountain.
Yes. There's more parks, I can't think of them.
What about just bucket list coasters? Not necessarily at any of those parks.
Um, what if I? There's got to be. I can't think of them right now. I mean,
You know, I gave you this list of questions in advance, right?
yeah, I tried to come up with answers, but like and this goes with like ranking coasters. It's very hard for me to like rank coasters because
Yeah.
I like each coaster for its own separate, reason. Except SLCs. Those suck.
There's a couple that are decent, but those are very few and far between.
I mean, if you count Invertigo as an SLC, kinda. I mean, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I guess you can say I've been on two because I rode that, and then whatever. I can't think of the name. The one that was at Six Flags America.
Oh, the SLC or whatever.
Yeah, that one was
It
not
depends on
pleasant.
when you Professor Screammore.
Yes.
Yeah, the one that where they changed the name of it and then closed it a year later.
Yeah. Bought new chains, changed the name, and then closed it.
Yep.
That's really the only like coasters that I don't like. I'm not picky.
You just if it's coaster, it's good.
Coaster equals good. Coaster equals happy brain.
Happy, happy. Yeah. Are
Um,
there any bucket list coasters that stick out in your mind?
Zadra, which
And that
hopefully that'll be my 150th credit.
woohoo! Are you getting
Um,
anything before then?
no, I was gonna try and um, cred run a bunch of parks. This off season here, but it's just not feasible like with my work schedule
Right.
because I work a lot.
And just like start of coaster season is not too much before
Yeah.
trip.
Well, I know some parks start opening up like next month,
Yeah.
which is insane.
No, that's a good one.
Oh, we
Love
love
you,
you,
Nate.
Nate. Oh my god. But yeah, no. Zadra, Hyperia. Those are like the big ones that I can think of off the top of my head.
Well, we'll get you two of the three.
True.
Now, you have never been to Europe, correct?
No, this would be my first international trip.
So I do like asking, it's not necessarily coasters, but are there any bucket list countries that you want to visit one day?
Um,
Could be for coasters. Could be for culture. Hi,
True.
Gary.
Shout out coasting with culture.
Yep.
Um, I would really like to go to Italy someday.
I'm sorry. I'll try not to send you too many pictures.
I would like to go to Canada for Canada's Wonderland, among other things.
Right.
Which I'm surprised I haven't gone there yet because I can be in Canada in like 2.5 hours.
I was going to say, you're pretty close. Let's go
Um,
give Detroit a visit and hop over.
I could go see Mark and Meg.
Right? You could.
I'd like to go to Germany.
Love Germany.
Partially for coasters, but also like a lot of my heritage is from Germany.
Oh, I don't think I knew that actually.
Um,
Same.
yeah, that's really like what I can think of off the top of my head. I would like to go to Japan. Japan's always kind of been like, just seems cool.
Just very different culture.
Yeah, it'd probably that it would definitely be a culture shock, like for me to go there.
Yeah. Like Europe, at least there's a lot of similarities. I'm sure there are
Right.
similarities too, but for Germany, Germany, for Japan. But yeah, one day I will get to Japan as well. Do you have any hot takes for like coaster preferences and all?
I have many.
Let's hear some of them. Let's
Um,
rile people up.
Beast is a good coaster, especially with like the work that Gravity Group is doing to it right now. It's climbing back up in what rankings I do have. Um, I know this one's I'm gonna catch hate for this, uh, especially from my two friends back in Minnesota, AJ and Keegan. Um, Wild Thing is really, really boring and does nothing for me.
I don't know how much of a hot take that is. Not, I haven't been on it, but I know people call it mild thing. So I
Um,
don't think you're alone in that sentiment.
I used to think this was very controversial. I used to think that B&M vest restraints were like the greatest thing on earth,
And now you hate them.
especially like going to ride Banshee, and then this last year riding not Apollo's Chariot.
Yeah, vest restraints on Apollo's Chariot.
That
Could
would
you
certainly
imagine?
be a sight to see.
That would certainly make a very mediocre coaster even more so.
Hey, I enjoyed Apollo's Chariot. Okay,
It's very graceful. I'll give it that.
um,
Definitely focuses on floater more than anything.
which I enjoy floater airtime. Before riding Alpengeist, like I thought vest restraints were like the greatest thing ever, and then I rode Alpengeist, and I was like, oh, these feel fine to me. Um, and then like a couple of weeks after I rode Alpengeist, I rode Banshee again. I was like, okay, vest restraints on inverts kind of freaking suck.
Thankfully, they're not on many inverts. Just our lovely Banshee.
And which now I don't want to say turned into a Banshee hater, but it's kind of reached like pity ride status, if you will. Like I'll ride it like once a year.
It's got to have no line, or I've got to have a fast pass to blow on it.
Yeah. What are some other hot takes?
What are your thoughts on Magnum?
I love Magnum. Magnum is a fantastic hypercoaster. I know people say it's rough and it needs to like be torn down and replaced with a B&M or something.
No.
Absolutely not.
It's not my favorite, but also absolutely no need to replace that with the B&M.
No, it would also, if that day were to ever come where they said, we're taking this ride down, I would be absolutely gutted.
Yeah.
Along with a lot of other enthusiasts too, because that was the original hyper coaster. That was the first coaster to break the 200-foot mark,
Hmm.
and I still to this day it runs great.
Depending on your definition of great, it has some jank.
The Dorito Hills.
I know many, including myself, have left that ride just bruised.
I mean, my first time riding that, or maybe it wasn't my first time, but it was like my first trip to Cedar Point. Um, we got a trimless ride because the train wasn't very full, but they still had three trains on, and they didn't get the train out in the station quick enough. So we came to an absolutely screeching halt in the brake run. And I had bruises on my thigh for like 2 weeks.
Jeez.
Yeah, I would be gutted if they got rid of Magnum.
Yeah. You've ridden that with a Laurel a bunch, right?
Yes.
I thought so.
Yeah, I would. Well, it wasn't. Let me think. It wasn't last year. The year before, like, I had Sundays off. So I would get off work in the morning, go home, sleep for a while, and then go to Cedar Point and just lap Magnum all day.
What's your favorite ride at Cedar Point? I guess
You
I should know
should,
the answer to that
yeah,
because
as I say, you
you have a
you should know
tattoo
the
of
answer to
it.
this, but it's Millennium Force.
I wasn't sure, like, because like I got the tattoo because Millennium was my number one for like 15 years. It's not anymore, and it's not my favorite ride at Cedar Point anymore. But it's
What is your
very
favorite ride at Cedar Point?
top thrill.
Fair. It's a very good ride.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, Top Thrill 2 is so much better than as a whole package than the original Top Thrill. Top Thrill had the launch, but I kind of love the spike.
See, yeah, I go back and forth on that.
Yeah, so does Top Thrill.
It does.
It does go back.
Technically, both versions went back and forth.
Kind of.
Kind of. In
Only
a
you have
in a
more
roundabout
experience.
way.
Top Thrill 2 is designed to go forth and back and forth.
It is. I had to work the forth and back and forth out in my head.
It's a joke about the launch directions.
Listen.
Oh, can't wait to get back on that though.
Yeah,
That spike is everything.
it's such a wild like experience when that split second that you're just up there
Yeah.
looking down on you're looking down on Power Tower and the Midway and Iron Dragon and Rougarou, and it's trippy.
I always have to remind myself to look up because like, when if you just look forward like you do on a coaster typically you're just looking at the ground, which awesome, but look up and you can just see everything.
Yeah.
Wild.
Um Also, rides in the fog on that thing are
Mm.
wild.
Yeah. I don't think I've gotten a fog ride, but
I think I rode that with Perry this year, and we got a ride in the fog, like where the you couldn't see the top hat,
jeez.
and it was really cool. I think that was like couple weeks after opening weekend. I can't remember.
I don't remember if that was one of the trips that like Mike randomly went up
It
during
might
the
have been.
open. I don't remember. We do a lot of day trips up there.
Yeah, I mean it's 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Very doable.
Very doable.
Yes.
There's also day trippable parks near me that I have yet to go to.
Right.
I mean, I could, if I really wanted to, I could day trip Kennywood, I think, if I tried hard enough.
That's kind of like us in Kennywood. I think it's like just on the cusp of doable.
Yeah. Because I know Waldemere is about 2.5, 3 hours from me. I don't know how much past Waldemere Kennywood is.
Kennywood is 4 hours 45 from us.
I should look. Where did my phone go?
Granted, me and Mike just do really stupid trips. So what's day trippable to some people, or like whatever is the edge of day trippable for some people, we usually go a little bit past that.
Would you consider your trips to Epic day trips?
No, not day trips, but a weekend driving trip. Yes. Do not recommend for what. Well, okay, I recommend Epic, but maybe don't drive 14 hours through the night
To spend
to
a
go to Epic
day.
for a day and then drive 14 hours back home.
Kennywood is 3 hours from me.
Oh, that's so doable.
Add that to the list of bucket list coasters. Phantom's Revenge.
Oh yeah, that makes
I've,
sense that
I've
you would want that one.
I've heard the airtime on that thing is just insane.
Yeah, and it's not just the airtime; it's also the restraints.
Doesn't it have like goofy like sideways lap bars?
They, yeah, they like it comes down from the side. The best way to describe them is it's kind of like a pool noodle. It just feels very floppy.
Is it kind of like the restraints on Timberliners in a way?
Kind not as restrictive. Like you can ride that without the lap bar touching you.
Okay.
Mike tried to get a whole lot of room on one ride, and then like I just like touched it and it went down like 4 notches, and then he yelled at me. I'm like, bro, you were gonna end up in the river. Oh, I missed that ride. We had some good ERT on that.
Now that I'm like learning to appreciate wooden coasters a lot more, shout out to James. We love you. Um, I need to go back and re-experience Ravine Flyer at
Yeah,
Waldemere because there's just something cool about wooden coasters that I don't know how to explain it.
yeah. No, I mean I know what you're saying.
They're just cool.
Historic, and it's just cool to think about. Those were like the only roller coasters that existed at one point,
Right.
and like how they figured out how to make that work. So that feels kind of like a good segue talking about like wood coasters and all that. What is your favorite thing about the coaster industry?
Oh God, that's a hard question.
That's a very vague question because there's so many different things.
Now, are we talking about like the enthusiast side of things or
Just theme parks and coasters in general, probably. Because yeah, there are like industry versus enthusiast things.
I guess like I'll start with the enthusiast side of things first. Like every granted I don't have a ton of experience with clubs other than buzzed bars. Everybody's just been like everybody that I talk to enthusiast wise is just so like welcoming and they all share a lot of the same things that you know I like ride wise or things like that. um and you make a lot of friends riding coasters too, so
Hmm. You don't even need clubs
no,
for that, honestly.
but being in a club makes it more fun because then
Yeah,
you go on these big group trips and make wild memories.
yeah.
um
And you always end up
right.
vibing with somebody. Even if it's like your first event, talk to a few people, you'll find somebody that you click with.
Right, exactly. Like, I mean, like meeting you at Cedar Point. that opening weekend,
Yeah.
and we clicked instantly.
Yeah.
I still think it was partially the Millennium Force tattoos.
It certainly
Um,
helped.
and just like that, I lost my train of thought again. ADHD.
Listen, I'm surprised we've gotten an hour into this without too much ADHD between either of us.
I guess with as far as industry stuff goes, I like how a lot of the manufacturers now are innovating, like Intamin,
Mm-hmm.
building, what is it, Falcon's Flight?
A coaster off a cliff in the middle
Yes,
of the desert.
which I kind of fangirl over Intamin, so
Relatable.
because one of my number one coasters is an Intamin, and also Millennium Force is an Intamin. I just like Intamins. They design very innovative and outstanding rides.
Yeah.
And, same thing with like Vekoma. There's been such a, I don't know if drastic or vast would be the right word, but just in the past handful of years, they've been designing rides that are just, they're fun. You know,
They've had a shift
yes,
in quality.
like with the family boomerangs, uh, the tilt coasters, like Siren's Curse. Like they're awesome. They're fascinating.
Yeah. Mock is getting up there too.
I have yet to ride, and I think I've ridden a mock. Have I?
Time
Yes, yes, yes,
Traveler.
yes, yes. I forget.
I know you have.
Mock with Time Traveler. It's there's just so much innovation happening.
I'm excited to see what new things come out
I don't think there's like a
in the
ton
future.
coming out this year.
Well, I mean, like whatever Great Adventure
Yeah,
is
I'm,
working
I'm
on,
interested to see what that's gonna be.
that'll be different. Yeah. Side note, we're recording this literally the day that like they announced the track arriving at Great Adventure. So of course Discord be popping right now.
Yeah,
The
that's
color is gorgeous though.
that purple really pops.
You don't see very many purple coasters.
I'm trying to think if I've seen any Apollos.
Yeah. Is Valraven purple or is that more like blue?
I would say blue. I should know. This is
I
my
don't know.
home park.
It's been a minute since I've really paid attention to
Yeah,
Valraven.
I mean, Valraven doesn't really do much for me, so I don't really pay attention to it.
Yeah. Long line for a
For a
coaster
like
that
one trick
exists.
pony.
Even though some was it Marcus says it's like the best drop in Ohio or something. I don't
Uh,
know.
that's a hot take.
Whatever it is no. Yeah. No, I agree. I totally agree.
See, I used to think that Valraven was good too. I mean, it's still a fun ride.
I mean, it's still like it is a good drop. I'll give that to dive coasters, but I don't know. The rest of it just takes everything like so slow, and that train looks like it's barely ever going to clear some of those elements.
I mean, those trains have to be ridiculously heavy because
Yeah.
they're so wide. Oh, gosh, the ADHD is hitting again.
Yeah. Well, we're up to about an hour now. I have a couple more questions
Okay.
I can ask you. What are some of your other hobbies outside of coasters? Because I know that's not all we do in life.
Honestly, that's like the biggest thing is coasters.
Well, yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, yeah, same, but like I do other stuff outside of coasters, and I know you do. You did something earlier today.
I'm in a so I guess I wouldn't necessarily say it's a hobby, but it's more so to get me out of the house. But I'm in a
That
I'm in a
counts.
bowling league. from through work. So I get to see coworkers and hang outside of work.
Do you enjoy it?
When I get strikes, which isn't very often
So now
because
that
I'm not the best bowler.
I mean,
Yeah.
as long as you have fun with it,
But
that's
no,
what counts,
like I
I
said,
think.
it's nice to be able to get out of the house and see friends and
Yeah,
just hang out.
yeah,
Um,
chill.
I mean, really, the other thing I do is work a lot, so I can go on these
Yeah,
trips because trips are expensive.
when you can book flights.
Did you
Yeah.
just make a comment about Poland flights?
Uh huh.
Oh my god, I hate you.
No, no, you don't. You won't hate me when you're in Poland.
True. I'll be saying thanks, Allison, for bullying me into buying these tickets.
And then, like, we'll be in Poland, and I'll be like bullying you for booking flights for another trip that we'll inevitably plan.
Yeah, like we need to plan a Silver Dollar City trip this year.
We're already talking about Coaster Christmas again.
Ugh. Wasn't there a Buzz Bars event like that same weekend?
Oh, I don't know. Is there? When is Coaster Christmas?
It's usually like the first weekend of the month.
Oh, is that the same as the?
I'm pretty sure there's a Buzz Bars event that weekend. So I'm kind of like torn
Mm,
because
is that the Lone
it's
Star
either
Stumble?
Lone Star. I think it's Lone Star or Epic.
Epic's in
Ooh,
September.
that I need to
So
make sure I go to.
yeah, that's another bucket list park for you. As I literally wear an Epic Universe shirt.
Hey, I talked about Waldemir and I'm wearing a Waldemir shirt. So,
I have the same shirt too. We should twin one day.
um,
I don't wear that one very often lately because Ohio winter is a thing, and I just live in Spirit jerseys.
um, yeah, no, I need to go to the Epic event. Partially because I want to go back to SeaWorld Orlando and sit on Mako all
But
day.
also because Epic Universe, you need to sit on Stardust all day.
Yeah, Stardust looks like a fantastic ride.
It is.
Where does that's in your top 5, right?
Yeah, it's number 3. Yeah, because I literally had to think about my top 5. It's Velocicoaster, Voltron, Stardust, Terran, and I think Hyperion. Hyperion or Skyrush, but Skyrush kind of keeps dropping in my head a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, like I said earlier, it's really really hard for me to rank coasters. Like each one kind of has its own special little
Yeah.
spot. Like I know my zero coaster is Millennium because there's like a deeper meaning to it for me at least.
Yeah.
And then like the two that are tied for number 1 right now are this will be like the fourth time saying it, Mako at SeaWorld Orlando and Pantheon. Pantheon. Oh my god, Pantheon. Oh,
I love Pantheon.
that ride is so good.
It does not get enough credit.
Like the violent reverse ejector,
Yeah.
and then like the stall feels like it's never ending.
Mhm.
It's just oh my god, it's so good.
What's your highest ranked RMC? Or I guess I don't even know how many you've been
Uh,
on,
let me
but
pull
I can think of at
let me
least
pull
2.
Log Ride back up. It's probably going to be Steel Vengeance, honestly. It's just
Cedar Point fanboy.
hey, hey,
Hey.
hey is for horses.
And it is the year of the horse now. Woohoo.
Nerd.
Sorry. Chinese New Year. We talked about it at work yesterday,
I guess I'm not. I guess honestly, like I'm really not the biggest fan of RMCs.
Yeah, same.
I mean, they're fun. I enjoy them. It's just I have a hard time ranking them.
Yeah. My highest ranked RMC is Zadra, if that counts for anything.
I mean, I guess I'll count it. I'm, you know, I have. I'm going into it with like very high expectations.
Hopefully it at least meets those expectations and it's not overhyped for you.
I mean, I know everybody just sings, such high praises for that thing.
Yeah.
And it looks fun, even just watching POVs.
Yeah. The pacing is really good on it. I just had a heck of a voice crack right there, too. Jeez. I am getting over a cold right now, and this is why we didn't record this earlier in the week like we originally planned to.
I guess Outlaw Run
Mm-hmm.
at night.
Yes. Very good.
It was okay during the day. At night, it was awesome.
Yeah. Because it's just pitch black.
It's pitch black. You're just absolutely hauling butt through that layout.
Yeah.
And you get off the ride and you're like, what just happened?
That is
Let's go again.
It's the only coaster that's really ever given me motion sickness.
Really?
In fact, with the 2 rolls at the end. And it kind of gave me like PTSD. And like now anytime I ride that, I have to like prepare myself for the barrel rolls.
Yeah.
Like clench my jaw, close my eyes.
For me, it depends on like what kind of ride it is. Like if I get, dizzy or nauseous or whatever. Yeah. But I mean, sometimes I have to take medication to not be nauseous.
Right.
Which helps a lot.
I fear I'm feeling that more with my age as I go on.
Shout out to my fellow enthusiast with weak stomachs.
I can't marathon rides like I used to.
That's going to hurt the day that I can't marathon things anymore.
Yeah. I also just don't care as much to marathon anymore. Like, I just go for vibes more than just like, I need to ride this 20 times in one sitting. Except Hyperia.
See, it's weird. That's how I am with Racer at Kings Island. I could sit on that thing all day. It's fun. Which I know Gravity Group did some work to that, and it runs very well now. I'm surprised how well it's ran for Winterfest the last 2 years.
Yeah, it runs really well at Winterfest.
Now, if they could run Beast, that would be even better.
They've got Mystic. That's all I need.
Mystic runs awesome in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Borderline better than in the summer.
No, I agree. Winterfest rides hit different.
Yeah. I mean, where can you say that you're riding coasters in, 35-degree weather in December?
Yeah. I mean, I've been on it when it still had snow on the track. It was like the day after we got snow and going through the course. I'm like, oh, more snow.
I was there for that, wasn't I?
Probably. Which
I don't know. I came to Winterfest a bunch of times this year, so
yeah, it's true. Shout out that all the snow is almost gone from like 3 weeks ago.
It's weird looking out my front window and seeing my lawn again.
I know. Oh my god!
I got so used to there being a massive snowbank in my front yard, and now it's gone.
Oh my god, it's so nice.
I keep forgetting that you're from like south.
Yeah,
I'm from the north. I'm used to the snow.
Yeah, the snow that we got, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I forget when it was. That's the most snow I've ever seen in my life. So
that was a unusually large amount of snow for this area, not for what I've seen.
Yeah, you're from Minnesota
or whatever. The land of, I mean, it's literally called the land of the North.
Yeah. So you've probably seen a lot more snow. Okay. Anyway, we're ADHDing again. One more question before we get into the little game that I have planned. Which, if you listen to the last episode, we kind of did a trial run of this. But before I get into that, because ADHD, obviously you're still kind of new to the hobby. You've been in it for a few years, but what
Yeah.
advice do you have for younger enthusiasts that are just getting into the hobby?
Oh God.
Say a child were to look up to you for advice.
Ride every credit possible. And ride the older rides too. Like, because a lot of these older rides, like with, Thunderation going and things like that, like the prototype rides, like, when we still had King Ka, like, go ride those. Because it's getting harder and harder to get, some of these very unique rides like those.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just go, do it.
Just do it.
Um,
It's like your Poland flights. Just do it.
oh my God.
How many times can I bully Alex into purchasing Poland flights?
The answer, yes.
At least 4 or 5 on this recording. That's not including group chats.
That's honestly like the biggest piece of advice I could give.
Yeah, I think that's solid.
Just go ride coasters, man. They make the world go round. Man.
I like that. As I'm also thinking about like taglines for the episode art. I'll have to listen back to this and figure that out.
Hey, that should be the tagline. Go ride coasters, man.
I'll at least write it down. Go ride coasters, man. Okay, so for my little game that I thought of, ended on a fun note. Have you ever heard of the game? We'll make this quick. Have you ever heard of the game Poetry for Neanderthals?
Negative.
Okay. This is inspired by that, where you have to describe something using only 1-syllable words, and the other person has to guess what you're describing. I'm calling it like Coasters for Cavemen, kind of as a play off of that. So conveniently, my sample one is think tall ride in south of states with theme of sharks.
Is it Mako?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's one of your favorites. You better know this. But yeah, that's kind of the goal. Is like think of a coaster and then describe it to the other person using only 1-syllable words, and see if you can get them to guess it. Preferably like well known. Ooh, I might do the RCDB game until I can.
Tall, car, fast.
I mean, you can do like whole sentences too, but top thrill.
Yeah.
Tall, green, ride, kind of slow, I hear.
Ooh.
In place where you once lived.
Wild Thing?
Yeah.
I think it's not slow. It just...
Listen, it got my point across.
It's like a monorail.
Exactly. But meander is 3 syllables and slow is not.
Ooh. Oh God. This is hard trying to like think of 1-syllable words to describe things.
I'm just trying to think of like a coaster that we both would know. Ride near you with tall, straight drop.
Sirens?
Not the one I'm thinking of. We spoke of it.
Millennium Force.
No. It is blue-ish with...
Oh, Valraven.
There we go. I'm like, how can I specify this enough?
Ooh. No, that wouldn't work. Oh my god, this is harder than I thought.
So I'm like going on RCDB until I get like something substantial. Oh, hey, I've been on that one.
I'm gonna go on Log Ride and look.
Let's see. You should be able to get this one fairly easily. Wet ride in South, you did not go
Oh,
on.
Lannis.
Yeah.
um,
There's my proof. It was on RCDB.
that's actually a good random coaster. Start engine.
I-305.
Yeah. I was trying to think of like the next thing, and you
Also,
beat me
wait.
to it.
Engine was 2 syllables, by the way.
Oh, dang it!
In poetry for Neanderthals, you have a giant inflatable stick because you're a caveman, and it has no on it. And when you play in person, you whack a person with a stick if they say a 2-syllable word.
Okay.
Maybe we can each do like one more round, and then we both need a potty break.
Trying to think of one more. Swing under track through tree.
What?
Swing under track.
Use more words. Through tree?
Okay. Swing under track
Oh, wait.
through
I need to
tree.
whack you with the stick because under is 2 syllables.
Oh my god. Bonk. I can't think of a good way to describe that. Oh, this is too hard.
That's why it's fun.
English was not my strong suit in high school, okay?
That's why 1-syllable words are where it's at. Well, will you try to think of another word for under that's 1 syllable to help me figure that one out? I could just say, what's in the shed? That's all 1 syllable.
What in shed?
What in shed? That our
Mystic.
friend runs. Yes. I like when they have a tagline that's all 1 syllables. That makes life a little better.
I still can't think of.
How to describe
It's just
that
too
word.
hard, Allison.
I was going to say, if you tell me what coaster it is, I can try to think of how to describe it. Because this is
but then that would give it away.
Well, yeah, I know it would.
I mean, I was either going for Bat or Iron Dragon.
Okay. I hear a train.
Yeah, I live basically right on the other side of a train tracks.
Coaster, or well, ride that hangs with track on top.
In tree.
Through trees at fast speed and swing. I see what you mean by swing now. Okay.
Yeah. Because I mean, like you're,
Okay.
especially with like Iron Dragon, you're like actually like dipping through the trees, and
Yeah.
I feel with Bat, you're above the trees a lot.
Yeah, it's not as like Big Bad Wolfie, which
I wish I could have. I was to say I wish I could have ridden the OG version.
Yeah, I had the chance to, and I chickened out because I was a kid before I liked coasters.
I was the same way. My first time ever like riding a coaster with inversions, my mom dragged me on SpongeBob SquarePants Rock Bottom Plunge, which is the Eurofighter at Mall of America, and I absolutely hated it. But look where we are now. If it's a coaster, I'll ride it.
Look where we are now at the end of our episode.
Yeah.
Cueing my inner Jen. I guess that brings us to the end of the episode. Or whatever she says. I don't know. You think
Something about Talon at Dorney Park.
Yeah, that too. Or Voltron at Europa Park. Anyway, you want to drop your socials or where people can find you, and I'll link them in the description still. But
this is so bad I don't even remember my account.
The Instagram is called Arrows and Aristocrats.
Yes. That's really the only spot I'm at now. I'm sure Allison can bully me to make posts because I have a massive backlog of pictures that I take every time I'm at parks.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of been since June 2024.
Well, even
posted.
Yeah, I have pictures going back to 2018 when I started working at Mall of America.
Yeah. Yeah, post some of those nerd shots.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining me for the first Coaster Enthusiast Conversations.
We did it.
We did. I'll see you soon. I don't know when.
Yeah. But I don't know. It will probably be just like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Nothing. Okay, I'm coming down.
No, we're actually getting more into like weekends are booked out. So if nothing else, we'll see you opening weekend at Kings Island. But I'm sure it'll be before then.
I'm pretty sure it'll be before then too.
Yep. But until then, # keep thinking inverted. Because I need better slogans for this podcast.
I was trying to think of a cool one for me, but
keep riding arrows or go ride coasters, man.
That might be my new tagline.
Make the Instagram bio. Go ride coasters, man. They make the world go round.
I actually really like that.
Anyway, we will see y'all next time.
Adios.
Bye-bye.